We have a newly issued statement from Don Bailey, the CEO of BlockBusters Tech, as well as from Gotti, who is working over with the Mirror Protocol. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. Don Bailey starts off here on Twitter saying, "We have two options, quit or keep moving. When embarking on this journey, my goal is to implement an ecosystem that I think will be beneficial. I am 100% committed to this mission, to keep building, despite the fact that sitting on the sidelines is emotionally less stressful. Finally, seeing the vision come together gives me complete confidence in our path forward. I've accepted that each step we take will be met with resistance. People will FUD each utility, but others will use it. Those utilities will bring external volume into BBTF. That volume will flow to Mirror Protocol through reflections. People will FUD the staking. People will FUD the cross-chain liquidity. Regardless, others will use it. We tend to find comfort in our convictions, but this team operates at the edge of our comfort zones, endures the ridicule, and progresses towards our goals. This isn't just delivering a token. It's setting up a business, getting an office, getting lawyers, ensuring security, setting procedures, hiring developers, hiring designers, and organizing that labor to complete an ever-evolving mission. With that being said, I love all of you. The BNB Mirror is perhaps the most crucial mirror to our ecosystem. We are committed to its success and growth." This goes on to say, over from Gotti, who's working with the Mirror Protocol, cross-chain liquidity. Y'all don't even know yet. So I want to touch on this just a little bit here. Cross-chain liquidity. Think about the Mirror Protocol. You're talking about Bitcoin, BNB, XRP. They're going down the list of these blue chips, right? Think about the possibility of having other chains and having that flow back over towards the main one, which is on the Binance Smart Chain. We're talking about back to the BlockBusters Tech. So people that want to receive reflections in these blue chip cryptocurrencies, congratulations. There's a cryptocurrency that's there that provides that also gives you in Blockbuster Tech, which of Blockbuster Tech gives back more of the Mirror Protocol as well. So as volume is being traded independently across these different ones, it helps feed back into the other one, right? And so you're essentially helping to always contribute to some degree into one of those chains by using this design system. I hope that makes sense. So when people look at the high percentage fees, okay, as long as there's trading activity that's taking place, you're getting a kickback of that through the reflectionary rewards. There's a gas threshold that has to be met before those reflections get kicked out. So if you're like constantly checking your wallet, you're thinking like, hey, am I getting reflections right now? Am I getting reflections right now? If there's low volume that's being traded on, it's not going to necessarily send it out right away. Some of the other key things that they're talking about here is that of the team hiring, getting the office, right? They're talking about ensuring security. So that could be things with the SafeMoon Orbital Shield as an example. In addition, they're more than likely going to be building out other key core components themselves. They're talking about getting lawyers because as the company continues to grow and people have one thing or another that happens with their finances, potentially there's also those business deals. Getting lawyers could also happen to deal with that. Some sort of co-op, some sort of deal where they partner, maybe it's a licensing agreement, something like that. But they just want to make sure that everything is as legitimate as possible. And it sounds like they're going through all the steps to handle that. So do they quit because it's just less stressful, or do they push through with all these things? And they're saying that they're pushing through with all these things. We also saw Troy Smothers talking a little bit more in a separate Twitter video posted earlier today where he's talking about the SafeMoon headquarters. The building itself is not belonging to SafeMoon. SafeMoon has a floor that they're on, and they have their own office space. And then you've got BlockBusters Tech, which is getting it on the same floor as well. So very interesting. to see these updates, to hear the point of view from these people. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that BlockBusters Tech, Mirror Protocol, that they're moving in the right direction? Do you feel like they're spreading themselves too thin? Do you like this design system, how everything sort of flows back into one another? Tell us what you guys think in the comments down below. Me personally, I love the idea, because when you're talking about building an ecosystem, that is an ecosystem. One thing flows and connects into another. So I think it's a smart idea. I think it could have been handled a little bit better with these launches. A lot of people have been suggesting on social media that they do the pre-sale, so people would essentially be able to come in like BlockBusters Tech, just to put it into perspective for you guys, where they have a set price, they have a certain amount that's available that people can buy. They give you a deadline of when this is going to end. And if you want to get in at that price, you guys can. And then when it goes live, people already have some. They can choose what they want to do with that afterwards. Me personally, I like that idea. I think that's the most calm, the most casual. People get what they wanted to, and everyone's on a similar playing field. And then when it goes live for actual trading, there you go. Let us know if you guys like that idea as well or not, and why. Tell us in the comments. Thank you so much, my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker. We got also Victor Vegas and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members as well. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.